The hand has 27 bones in it, and there are 3 sets of bones within the hand. The first set, which is more proximally located, are the wrist bones, and collectively these are called the carpals. The second set is the bones of the palm, and these are collectively called the metacarpals. And the remaining bones of the third set are the bones within the fingers at the very distal ends of the hand, and those are collectively called the phalanges. So the carpals are the proximal bones of the hand, and they're arranged in approximately 2 rows of 4 bones each. It's a little hard to see those 2 rows in this model here, but they're arranged roughly in 2 rows of 4 bones each. So that makes 8 bones per wrist. The bones all have their own names and designations, but the only one that you need to know is this one right here. And this is the trapezium, and so that's the bone at the base of the first metacarpal, which aids in a special movement of the thumb bone, which we'll see in Chapter 8. Next, we'll take a look at the metacarpals. The metacarpals, these ones here, are the bones of the palm of the hand, and they are distal to the wrist bones. So the word meta in them means beyond. So literally these bones are beyond the carpal bones. There are 5 metacarpals per hand. The metacarpals are numbered. So starting at this one, which is right here, this is metacarpal number 1 here. This would be metacarpal number 2 here, 3, 4, and metacarpal number 5. So the first metacarpal is the metacarpal that connects to the thumb, and then they're numbered from there. Finally, we make our way to the phalanges, which are the bones of the fingers. We'll see the same bone names for the toes as well. So the phalanges of the fingers and the phalanges of the toes are called the same bones. They're just in different locations here. The phalanges are named by their position within the hand. And so what we see here, actually we'll go with this one here. Move up here. So this would be the proximal phalanx. This is a middle phalanx, and this is a distal phalanx at the tip of the finger here. And they are numbered depending on which digit they belong to. So if I turn the hand model here so we can see it, this is the thumb bone here. This would be proximal phalanx number 1, and this would be distal phalanx number 1. Whereas in the other finger bone, or in the other fingers or digits here, we have a proximal phalanx, a middle phalanx, and a distal phalanx. So this would be proximal phalanx 2, middle phalanx 2 in the middle of the index finger here, and this would be distal phalanx 2 at the very tip of the index finger there. So notice we didn't have a middle phalanx in the thumb. We only had a proximal and a distal phalanx. So that means that the index finger and all of the other fingers other than the thumb have a proximal, middle, and distal phalanx.